What's going on, everybody? It is your podcast, people. It is your girl, K Renee. And of course, we got the Distance Podcast.
Hey,
Woo!
what's going down? Got the applause
What's
going?
going down?
What's going
I
down?
heard
What
the
you know?
applause. I did.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
going on, man?
Nothing too much.
Yes.
It's Sunday.
Ain't too much.
Yeah,
I
ain't
got
too
that.
much.
Get it.
is
I get it.
Sunday.
I get it.
Yeah.
What, we in the circles now?
Yeah. No, we're not. No, we're not. Remember, we got this all the way together.
All right.
I just want everybody to know we are good to go. Listen, we just basically we had all this all situated. We had y'all done. We had it. We worked it out. We figured it out. I don't know why the thing is going off. It's very weird right now, but we
Yeah,
but we're good.
There we go.
We're back.
It's flipping through the
No,
chat.
you know, hold on now. I had to tease them. It was a tease.
Oh, you was
I
getting
wanted them
that.
to know that we had it all the way together, and we were just
And this is what
we
it
were
is.
joking. Listen, we figured this shit out the other day, so I wanted y'all to think we were still fucking up.
All right,
But you
got
see,
me.
we are back in the business, baby.
Hey,
The right way.
there we go. There we go.
So
Hey.
anyway, I'm your girl, K Renee. And again, I am joined by my good old friends, the Distance Podcast. And we got, of course, Zebo Jones in the building and Trees Cuz.
Hello.
Yeah, so anyway, within the little bit of the distracting, I don't understand. Camille, okay, so
Where Camille at?
What's going down?
let me tell you about Camille. Okay, Camille is en route somewhere. I think she's got to do some singing at a live show or whatever. And I sent her the link, so she can join us because she's like, look, it's going to be like a 40-minute ride. I'm going to be good to go. I'm like, cool, come on in, join us. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, all right, come join us. And so she just texted me, which is what was throwing me completely off. And she's like, where y'all at? We right here.
We in the studio.
We doing the thing.
We right here in the studio. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to send her the link again.
Right.
And see if she can get on in here with us, because I'm noticing down at the bottom, I'm like, I don't see her.
Right.
No.
But it's
She
all
had a whole
right, man.
triangle of rectangles.
Yeah.
He had a format.
Yeah.
What? It was popping.
It was popping. Now we all uneven.
We were. Oh, there she goes.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Let's get it.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on, Camille?
Can you hear us, Mills?
Man, we can't hear her.
We can't hear you. Are you on mute?
No.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
nothing.
No.
It's that's crazy.
Yo, the holiday is around the corner. We got it all together. And then it's like, dun, dun, dun. And I swear, so let me tell y'all out there, for everybody that's listening, we are here. I know that does suck. Camille just said that sucks in the chat.
Yeah.
I know. God dang. Well, you look like you're glowing and you look great.
Oh, you look nice.
On your way. I see the braids.
She gonna hang up.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. Okay. So, look, at least when she hung up, we stayed together.
Yep.
Yeah. We watching.
Yes, we did.
We understood.
Yeah. Exactly. There we are. So I thought I'd come over a little festive because of the fact that we are doing the last show. Is it the last of the year?
Testing.
Camille.
Hey, there we go.
All right, we on there.
So So as I was telling everybody, Camille, you're en route. You're going to be doing a lot of live singing and opening up for Erykah Badu. I didn't let them know the situation. Yes.
That's what's up. That's dope.
More fire, more fire.
Boom.
Thank y'all. Look, I appreciate y'all. Y'all making me feel super awesome right now. So thank
Oh, that's good. That's the holiday cheer. That's what we're supposed to do.
Man, I wanted to jump on here because this conversation today is going to be crazy.
It is going to be crazy. And it is going to be a great show because is this the last one? Did I ask that?
You did that.
It is the last one for the year, you guys.
Yeah.
This is it for 2024. We have
Yep.
We have conquered this year.
It's over.
It's a little bit more.
In more ways than one.
It's exactly. It's all going down in a big way.
We made it, right?
Yeah.
We did. We made it. And I'm happy to at least have gotten to this point because we literally only have like 1 week left of 2024.
Yeah.
And I feel like for this last month, we have been watching like all the previews to the movie before the movie starts, especially once this presidential election came to be complete and solid. Everybody has been showing their ass outside. And I mean, in every which way, in every form. I mean, it just seemed like even down to the violence heightened and went on a whole different level. The school shootings, as far as the 15-year-old in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What's happening? Like, seriously.
And it was her new school, too.
Would you say, Treese?
I think it was her new school. So why would you shoot up the new school?
But the story's not adding up because there's some kind of involvement with the guns for somebody in California. Did you hear this?
No, teach me, because the only thing that I do know is that there was a school shooting in Wisconsin. Everything else is news to me. I didn't know that. That's news to this guy.
So there's a 15-year-old girl who shot up a couple of people and then wound up shooting herself. And committed suicide as well.
I need details. I really can't wait for them to investigate this.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more complicated and they're still digging and peeling back layers on this. And then the crazy shit is a second grader is the one that made the call to 911. A little black boy.
Wow.
Well, congratulations to him for doing that.
Yeah.
But that's wild. These stories are getting wilder and wilder, man. I heard a story where this guy couldn't get the gun in like several other places, but he did like across the river or some crazy ass shit. And then they found a letter in his car saying like crazy shit, like I couldn't find a girlfriend, and these are the perfect ways to make a school shooter. And now you're telling me this crazy story here where it's like, what are these things, man? This is the Riddle Me This show, and I'm just saying, like, is these things real? You know, that's just a riddle for me. Are they planted?
I think a lot of this stuff is in these games because I have to censor my son's games all the time because they're even in the music. So it could be a short about a cartoon character, but if you listen to the words of the song, you'd be like, who added these lyrics? Who dubbed this track? And it's liminally, I don't know if it's coming from other countries where they're like, hey, just keep putting all this, audio in these kids' ears. And then even the games, like, they're based around killing.
Mm-hmm. They are. Like, I think these Black Ops games are just tools for the government to say, hey, who can do some really good shooting in this game that we can teach them how to do it in a drone, and then it'll be the same fucking thing. And then we got AI. You know, it'll all come to a head at some point, right?
I mean, the thing that riddles me, like I continue to question, especially when the kids, once they do these investigations and they're going to their homes and there's no trace of gun ownership with the parents.
Exactly.
Why is it this easy access. It's just like as if you were a child sneaking into one of those rated R movies back in the day. Like as soon as that one person, the movie worker turned their back, there you go and run in the door. It's just like it's just so easy for them to access this, and the mindset of them just feeling like this is the way. Mm-hmm. Like there's no talking. Like we're dealing with the alpha generation, the Gen Zers over top of them, and it's all within the youth. There's no more hand fist fighting. It's all automatic weapons. It's and it comes to death. There's no value of life anymore. And then we're condoning the violence in some extent that we make all this shit funny. Luigi Mangione. Mm-hmm. Mangione. Yo, he's got a whole cult following out here. They doing some freedist dude. They get tatted up with this fucking guy's face and shit on their body.
It's wild.
Who gives a shit that he got the wrong healthcare CEO? Fuck all of them.
He got the wrong guy.
I'm just saying, like he didn't have, I think, the insurance with that healthcare insurance.
Gotcha. He still killed him.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. Anybody. Fuck them,
At the end of the day, somebody did say let them eat cake, and then she got decapitated. So, like it's in human history to start doing this type of shit. Yeah. This ain't a goddamn thing new.
His security is covering him, like they said on this shit I had looked at on Instagram, like a Batman villain.
Yeah, like he a ninja or something.
They are securing him hard. Over here, parading him around like you thought he was the man. Like he was somebody, like big villain.
Wow, that's what's up, man. Maybe these are the times we've been watching all these superhero movies. You were talking about the video games earlier. If the video games can influence, then the movies can too. So somebody go become a vigilante or villain.
Yeah,
it's just wild.
That's where we at. Speaking of which, let's just peel this shit on. Like, peel it off, peel it on. I'd be putting it on.
Anything. Peel it on.
I did my best to not like drink anything before I came on here. And in my head, because I was on almost nap zone, I was like, get the fuck up. We got a party. And I was like, I'm off work. It's vacation time. Like, get up. I was like, I gotta get up. And so I was like, drink some water because you want drinks later. And I was like, I need water.
Can't party too hard too early.
Yeah, you gotta fight.
Party, man. I was thinking about this on the other day. Shit.
Like the Beastie Boys. No, but seriously, can we talk about this shit? These drones, yo. These drones, man. It started in Jersey, where it just decided to just spread its wings and come on around everywhere else.
Right.
What's happening?
Of Trump? Do you have the clip of Trump?
I don't have the clip of Trump.
Oh, he is a mess.
Wait a minute. You mean pulled up?
What he even did now?
Yeah, period.
Yeah, what he did undid.
I seen the clip of Trump, but I don't have it pulled up though.
Yeah, he's basically confirming that they're here, and he's basically not offering up no information because he can't. He's not even in office yet, and but I do think I think if the aliens is here, they gonna be surprised that they not what they thought we was. We actually gonna probably be like, look, do what y'all gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
just leave us alone.
Just leave
us. Either one.
Don't care.
Don't make it worse.
No, but it's everywhere. I feel like some of them are probably like spying on different things. Like drones from different countries. I think I seen a video where the drones were coming out the water. So they traveled the water and then they came out.
What?
That's crazy.
That makes sense how they can get over here undetected. Yeah.
They travel under the water.
Water, and then they're beveling up out of it.
That
This
makes
is
a lot
crazy.
of sense. And you know what? A lot of people, especially when it comes to water, and our people don't be doing a lot of swimming, don't be hanging out by the water, so they ain't gonna see us. So,
Right.
we know on the other time.
Yeah. Now you sparked my memory because somebody had said something about because the new Moana movie is about the water, right? Then you got the new Avatar, the second Avatar movie, that's about the water. And Mad Max was about the water. So there was like
2 movies about water.
Which one?
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther. Yep, that's another one. Black Panther 2 was about water. So it's like they were saying what is going to be happening in the water. Now you telling me the drones?
They said the aliens was in the water.
Exactly. That's what it is. Look, Buzz Aldrin would tell you that he ain't never been to space anyway.
Yo, wait a minute though. What was the guy, the little guy that was in Black Panther that had the little elfin ears and he could fly out the water and he was like partially like a hybrid of something?
Yeah,
he was a mutant. Namor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So mutations, aliens. Exactly. It doesn't matter.
No. And the crazy
help us.
You hit this whole speed bump, goddamn.
Oh gosh.
Yo, and the crazy thing about it is it's totally the back and forth that they keep doing as far as Trump and people questioning the government or asking, like, you're telling them one thing, you're telling us to report this and call the number, and you see something. It's like how you are being at certain public bus stops and they'd be like, you see something, say something. You're on the transportation, like, don't let stuff go down without trying to alert the authorities, and let them know what's happening. But then on the same token, it's like too many calls. You're being bombarded. It's like, no, don't call us back. We already know what's happening. To how we're so radical and we act out on things. People are going to try to start shooting shit down, or flying their own other drones of their own up. People are going to start investing more now in drones because we so wanting to be nosy and see what the hell is going on. We're fear of missing out on everything. Then the flip side is everybody that, of course, knows about this, which is the world, is on, again, social media and then making as far as the statements of, please come get me. I don't want to be here. And they be like, we don't really want y'all either, but again, all of what they had said on a show before, as far as that, if Trump was elected for the second term, after he had appeared on some show, it was like going to be within a matter of days that they were going to start showing themselves.
I think it was a Joe Rogan show. I think
it was. Yeah. I believe so. So with that being said, if it has not reigned to be true, you got the evidence and the proof right there. And we are so woke, more so like, some of us been more on a different level before the newbies, right. The new awakens, but we already been down the rabbit hole of knowing what has happened and what was here and what was going on in the Anunnakis. Can we start with them?
Yeah.
Okay. So
the ship is the planet could be coming. One thing, not to cut you off, okay, Renee, but
no, you good.
Jogging memories. One thing I would never forget was when I was like in the 4th grade, maybe 3rd-ish or whatever. There was a Times for Kid magazine, and it said Planet X, like what is the planet behind Pluto? And then later on in life, they said Pluto ain't no damn planet, it's a moon. And I said, what the hell is it orbiting? Oh shit, it's Planet X, it's Narubu. The fucking Anunnaki, they fucking coming. It's around the time we come into the quarter of the fucking century. These things happen throughout time. We all know this shit. Anyway, so we just about to live through it. It's crazy.
I hope so. I feel like something's about to happen. I just don't know what it is.
All the animals running around in circles.
Yeah, animals been doing weird shit. Ocean animals been doing weird shit.
Right. Right. And not only that, but the animals, even when the pandemic started, you started to see more presence of the animals. Yeah. Like I was saying in the other episode previously to this one, that they were starting to come out more so within nature, as if like they got a big part of what's to happen and come up as well. Mm-hmm. As far as it's too much as within this universe and the planet and the grounds we're on at this time, like we're evolving on something else. This is the age of Aquarius.
Yeah.
Aquarian.
The whole thing is about to happen.
Yes. Yes. And with the reveal of things, like I said, for those of us who've been paying attention, see, I think a lot of people see it, but they don't want to believe it. And it's the same, like you can give all this evident proof, like to Trump's people, the people that voted for him, that they now going to see how there's going to be these tariffs and shit is going to be expensive. And they're going to be like, no, he said he was going to make, make it great again. Right. Okay.
Make what great again? When was exactly. America great?
Nothing is great. Nothing's great again. So
since it started.
So and it hasn't been great in a while. So what's going to be great? Nothing. What's going to change? A lot. We're going to be on a whole different playing field. That's what's going to happen. And somebody said to me that they think within the way that everything is going to change, it's going to bring our community more closer together. Camille, you were saying something about that also earlier, about people coming together, and within reason you was breaking something down, like why that you would think it would be that way.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think I don't know if y'all see my post, but I'm always talking about subscription-based communities, paid walls. That's where we're going to have information. We're going to have to be a part of somebody's gated community, because it's not just going to be, information isn't just going to be available anymore. Like social media is just going to become media at some point. And a lot of it is going to be fluff. It's going to be ads. It's going to be like when you used to watch TV and you just see commercials and infomercials all day. Like you'd really have to go get a cable, get a cable box and then start buying into the different apps. So that's really to me what subscription-based communities are right now, because the information we need isn't going to be available. Like obviously there's Google, but and all of these different things, but like real life community, you definitely have to lock in with who you feel like-minded with, or who you feel that you can trust their resources with, their information. And
that's for sure.
The surface level of it, you know what I mean? It's definitely going to get deep, because if we do get in a situation like COVID again, where we have to be like locked down and look only to media for information, that's really going to feel like in or out the loop.
Right. It's who are you listening to?
Right.
Right.
Which world do you live in? Because we all shut the fuck
off. What's that?
I was like, which world do you live in? Because we all cut off each other.
Yeah.
Is that a question?
Oh. No. Nothing wrong with what you were saying.
It's like a statement.
Yeah, that's all.
He said it's a piece of a statement there to just sign it off. I think it's gonna definitely be like the yellow pages. It's gonna be all within the resource, like you said, of how I'm gonna get to this and how can I obtain that. Like we were talking, like way within jump of us doing the show, and buying within supporting the pro-Black businesses, and going on the different websites and seeing like how stuff is manufactured, like who's paying into what, who's basically putting the money in as far as to hold within to keep this company afloat. Like what side do they vote on? Like where do they belong? Where do they believe? So it helps more so on how you start to move around within the world as well, so that you know how to shop. And then the bargain and trade of it all is going to be definitely, I think that's going to be the sit down for us, is that we're going to get a chance to actually experience a bit of how it used to be for our ancestors, or how they used to live, and how they had to kind of, more so get around within the community within, because
I think we tried that during COVID, like with the whole Susu thing. Everybody was doing that right there real quick or whatever, and everybody was saying, "Let me get $100," and your homeboy
I tried. It did not work for me.
And the shit don't work out. You know what I mean? And everybody be like, I got mine. You know what I mean? Oh, I put my money in.
Well, I feel you with that part too, but that's going to be also a little kind of like I got to fill that out and see if I want to go that route with this person.
Don't do it. It's a waste of time.
Don't do it.
It's a black folks period.
At least if you don't do it, people you know, because you get your money back.
Yeah, if we all did it, it would work. I would think. You know what I mean? Look, I'm gonna come up here and say, "Hey, look, you owe me some fucking money." Man,
just get some life insurance. Don't be trusting these pyramid schemes. You gonna get you some life insurance and start teaching people how to get their cash out value while they still living.
Yeah, I have heard of that.
That's what my aunt do.
Yo, I'm just saying, I think with the way that this Project 25 shit is gonna unfold, I think this is different than when he was president before as number 45. And I think with those things set in place, it's gonna be a different way of how we handle the pandemic. I think that's just going to be, when I say it's going to trade with the bargain and trade type of situation, I think it's going to be more necessary as opposed to where you're going to have to be able to know who your people are. Again, creating your community, because that's going to be where you're going to have these different little pockets of everybody doing their own little thing with their people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I even think that relates to the money exchange, because with open AI and all of the different AI projects that they got going on, I feel like our money exchange is already decreasing, because as you can see, some people don't even accept cash no more. You have to use a card. And then you have, your cryptocurrency, you have all these, like, you got your virtual reality world, and you forget what it's called, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you really gonna have to trust the team. It's like Monopoly. You're gonna have to play with people. Because if you start trying to play on other boards, they're gonna keep your bread, and you're gonna be like, it's my turn. Ain't nobody trying to put no money back on my spot.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly how the shit end up happening.
You okay, Kelly?
Right. She over there about to die, choke to death, laugh. I don't fucking know what's going on.
So I'm so sorry.
Did a ghost chop you in the throat?
Right. What's going on?
Camille, when you froze up, it was like just some kind of weirdness of like how it froze your frame.
That's why.
It sent me, and I was.
Matrix was like, "Shut her up!"
I caught you off guard for real.
All right, she was not ready.
It's good. I'm fine. I'm good. I was like, no, I'm gonna get it together, and I have it. I'm back. Good. But exactly. And the interesting thing is that, like I said, it's the back and forth. So I have down at the bottom, as I was scrolling across the ticker, Elon Musk. Yo, this is our president, man.
Yeah, that whole shit was crazy. I loved it every minute of it.
It's so wild.
It was the craziest thing.
What's that?
All right, so like from everything that I heard, it was like 4:00 in the morning. Goddamn, Elon Musk said, "Hey, that bill that y'all about to motherfucking sign, that shit dumb as fuck. And any of you damn Republicans that want to fucking vote for it should be voted out of office in 2 years, right?" And then like sometime in the morning, way after that, goddamn number 45 said, "Hey, that shit that he said is real." And then number JD Vance, he said, "Hey, that shit that they said real too." And so then the Republicans, they said, "We ain't gonna even go sign that damn bill." And then my cousin Hakeem Jeffries came out there and said, he said, "Hey, the Republicans, they agreed to some shit, and then they reneged. Fuck them all." And that shit was dope as hell.
And whatever happens is on the Republicans.
Fuck them. That's what he said.
Wow.
That was before they was trying to shut
everything
down.
Everything cool.
But now everything cool.
Yeah, they settled.
Wow. This dude is pulling all the strings.
Oh.
He's the influencer behind DT, and he's all for the money. He's gonna push his agenda with them iRobots that he got.
Yep.
And Trump, again, because he loves the fact as if he feels like he owes people favors, but he's easily manipulated by people.
I feel like if he do owe you a favor, he'll come back and he'll hook you up with that shit. He'll at least try. You know what I mean?
You said he'll at least try?
He'll at least try. I believe that. So whatever the fuck number Elon Musk need, he gonna try to get that shit accomplished. G. It's already been proven.
That's scary.
Else ever again.
What's going on, Severely Yours?
Hey, what's going down? Hey, I'm wearing your shirt, man. And he also has an album out. Go check it out.
Yes. New music dropped. And I want to say, what was that? The EP?
Okay. Yes.
What was that, 2 weeks ago? I feel like it was recently.
Yeah, it was recent. It was recent.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to actually have him on the show for those of you who are tuned in. And we'll definitely, be able to chit chat with him. He is the music guy. He loves to break down people's albums and tell you if it's trash or if it's classic or whatever. So we definitely gonna have him on the show, especially for 2025. He needs to be here and grace his face in the place. So Elon is definitely I feel as though the one that is backing a lot and driving the train. He said he's making the money off of this Trump connection, invest in what they invest in. Yeah,
all of that shit. That's why we got war going on in the Congo because they need the motherfucking battery stuff. You know what I mean? That's why they ain't fucking helping the folk in North Carolina. You know what I mean? Because they need to out the mountains that we got and shit. And it's going down. It's all slavery. The craziest thing about it is that it never stopped.
Nope, just keeps repeating.
Yeah,
different way.
You try to abolish this shit, but it's like how do you get rid of something that has been going on for the hundreds of thousands of years? If it was that,
at least hundreds of years,
at least 1,000. I say 1,000 years. It's been going on at least because look, the people in the Bible say they was enslaved too. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, they were.
Exactly. So this thing is going on for 1,000 years.
It's openings. I think like little like, okay, we're gonna take a recess and we're gonna come back. I think people be like at recess. And then it's a little small time, like just little small pockets of like when it tends to look like it is working and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing and where we are supposed to be. And then it's like everybody starts coming back out to, regroup and get the classes to come back inside. And they be like, recess is over. I think it's always been in very small pockets of where it feels like it's, it's the dream. As they say, you talk to people in the morning and you be like, hey, how you doing? And just living the dream. Right. We're all fucking
we all say.
We fucking
I'm tired of hearing the shit.
Right.
I'm tired of living the dream. Let's live reality.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that white people can feel what that slavery is like because they've never been enslaved.
Yeah.
They get a different type of slavery.
All right.
Right.
The reality.
Right. But again, I think for everybody that is here on this earth, and I, for some reason, I don't know why, but I be feeling like the ones that be passing and leaving, and they be like, dang, they gone, and then all this shit down of what's going on, you be like, good for them, like, get away, go as far as you can, right? You don't want to be here. You know, like we on the battleship, the battleground lines, like seriously. And having a child in the midst of this shit.
That's why I couldn't do it, man. I was talking to a dude the other day. I was telling him how I got a vasectomy and I ain't got no kids. And he told me he got 10. And I'm just like, how?
That wasn't Smash, was it?
Nah. He do got a lot of kids too.
He do have a lot of children.
Yeah, he does, man. I don't know how people with that amount of children fucking operate.
I don't know how my mama did it with 3.
You know what I mean? I just don't.
Yeah, right. It was 3 of us, especially, and I'm the middle.
High five, middle children.
Middle kids, man, they the strongest, and the Virgo too. Double high five. Yeah. Like it's hard, but you be the strongest one and then the most reliable one. So out the oldest, and then it's me, and then my baby brother, he died from an overdose, you know. So I was like,
sorry to hear that.
No, thank you, but that was 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So you know. Now I got to be the oldest one because the oldest one, Lord, fuck, she's. So I'm the oldest one. And now she's
That's how I feel about my older sibling too.
I know the feeling as well.
Mills, you talking? We can't hear you. Hit it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay, cool. I said, don't be talking about your sister like that.
I'm just saying, you know my sister.
She didn't really say nothing. For real.
It's terrible when you have to give an onomatopoeia.
Oh, my bad.
But you know, she know her though, like, you know, and she know my sister would probably agree with my ass too. She a Gemini too. She'd probably be like, you are the oldest. I'm still wilding in the streets. Like, I know, bitch. That's what I said. God damn it.
Look at reality.
I feel like I got with the Amazon tribe and like, you know, like I gotta pull out this Wonder Woman strength. Like,
yes.
That's the only way these kids gonna make it is if I remember who I am. Maybe I'm part. What's that? Spartacus.
You said Spartacus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to channel some deep roots for us to, you know, to make it good.
Yeah. Please do. I mean, more power to all of y'all out there.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Prayers, all the prayers.
These satisfied mothers don't even care. They be like, F all these damn kids.
Right. That's why we had somebody crying today.
If something happened.
Yo, all I know is that I'm still surprised that I'm just living through this shit as to see it. Just from war stories and other shit before integration ever happened, of how my parents grew up within their crazy shit. And it's just like, this is just unimaginable as far as like we're growing as a kid and you like, you know, like I think the worst has happened and of the worst of the worst. And then you be like, no, we ain't even get to the worst. Like, and then you're like, damn. And I think it's all the anticipation of not feeling like a fear of what's gonna happen. It's just like, it's just waiting. It's just waiting
for when.
Yeah, like it's just all like fuck the clock that counts us down to the new year. It's when he gets in. Like, okay, now what day? Like, what's the first blow my mind? Because it's already blowing my mind. Like the back and forth that he's pushing people. Like when people are asking about this shit, and he's like, talk to your government. Like, don't fucking ask me shit. They know and he puts it on them. He's like, they know what's going on.
Yeah, he does say that.
He says it a lot. They know what's going on. Like, and I'm not going to answer nothing else. So subliminally, you just told us what's going on, but he's trying to make it like, see, this is why I need to be here to control shit, because your government won't even answer your questions. Then the dude, like I said, from the United States, I don't know if he's the secretary, I don't know who he fucking is, but I know he was like, we're just going to start shooting them down. Like, whoa, Billy. Whoa, Billy. You can't just do that, Cleo.
Just up. Calm down.
Hold on now. Did you ask them anything yet? Because I'm telling you, if y'all telling me they the size of what somebody say, Escalades or Cadillac grills, how big are they? They huge. I'm just saying.
The drone?
You know what kind of thing?
Okay, that fucking big. That's not no damn drone. That is a whole spacecraft.
Exactly. Did y'all see the picture I sent y'all that my friend sent?
Yeah.
Yes, that was like a cruise ship in the fucking sky. Like, what's that? Wow. Cold, you know? How many could you take in one trip? And you know what else it started making me think about too? You remember them fucking people in the space and that it's still stuck up there and they haven't come home?
Oh yeah,
they pushed their date back.
Oh, why?
Exactly. Why? That's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows.
This back.
Why?
A lot of people still up in space.
Y'all the lady hair is turning gray. I'm telling you, she looks a bit different from when they went. And they was like, look, we'll come back and get y'all. They were supposed to be now estimated to come home in February. No. They like, maybe we can do April. You know what? You looking for a space machete up that bitch. Like, take me out. I can't stay up here no more. I didn't train for this shit. I want to go home. I can't watch TV. I can't see my children. I would be like, I gotta eject myself out.
Just floating.
I'm gonna do something. Maybe catch a ride with one of them fucking drones. Fucking drop her off or something. Could you imagine?
That's crazy.
What you have to mentally know of what you're signing up for to work some type of job like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a high possibility that Boeing could fuck up again.
They think they're signing up to like learn about, like test science. You got scientists that sign up for that because they're thinking they're going there to test plant life on other planets or test their science, what they study.
Right.
They come home.
Severely asked, how did the people in space have Christmas hats? It was an 8-day trip in June. Word. So they can
send Christmas hats, though.
They can send shit to them. I guess Amazon. But
what's
then
this motherfucking Hunger Games out this bitch? What the fuck?
Yo, I'm telling you right now, what is it? That's how they do it on Hunger Games, don't they?
Yeah. I thought, motherfucking do it for Rue, goddamn.
Word.
For real, though.
Maybe odds will be in their favor.
They had some type of disease or virus or something that happened to them.
Yeah, COVID.
And that's why they couldn't, not COVID, but something else, wasn't it?
Oh, no.
With the spacecraft people? See, I didn't even hear about that.
I heard a little bit about it and then it went away.
This one thing I know. I've seen video of people that supposed to be in space, and you can clearly see that they are hanging from wires. So either way, if that's what's going on, then NASA is just stealing money. There's no such thing as space. And Fat Joe said that underwater is the new outer space, and I believe in hip hop.
I've heard that a lot about underwater is the new outer space. Like,
what's the water about? We've been asking about it before in the beginning. What is it? It's the content. And anyway, we cracking the code.
Put your hands down.
I'm getting excited.
Listen, I was watching the Animal Planet channel, and I don't know what was on of the show that I am sad that I missed from the beginning. But they were like, and then we'll take you down into the deep ocean where there's a whole different world. And I was like, y'all talking about that on the Animal Channel? And it was like so eerie and cool at the same time, like within like statue of people or like tombs wise. Like it was mind blowing. And I was trying to call my son to look at the shit. I was like, come here, Khalil. And he was like, what's happening? I was like, hurry up before I go off. Like, what you people stuck in the bottom of the water. Like, fuck,
I can't pause it.
All right.
I couldn't get my shit together fast enough. He probably will never want to get on another cruise ship. like, no. Didn't you say there's a whole city underneath us in the boat? Nah, I'm good. I don't want to even go to the pool.
Didn't they find a bridge and a yellow brick road underwater or some crap?
Yo, it's a lot of stuff underneath there. Lots. And the breathing of our body, of how much we can take as far as the depths for diving. There's another, I forgot what you called them. And I don't want to say anything wrong or whatever, but the way that their body is made and their spleen in their bodies, they actually can dive deeper than us. Like they're humans, I guess.
Mutations.
They adapted to the water.
Exactly. Which makes me think of the little Finkel guy. What's his name in Black Panther? The one in the
Namor.
There we go. You know what I meant. So yeah. Finkel. I don't know. I just felt like because he
I'll say it.
But yeah, so yeah, I think we're about to, again, like I said, we're about to evolve and we're about to see some shit that they have been trying to show us through, like I said, the visuals of the movies and again, the talks of, you know, and I think like from even the way the media displays shit, the news, they try to, again, give you images of the fear of it all, as opposed to the backside of it. It's just, again, that's their job. So I think it's always better to read things or to just listen with an audio as opposed to always visually getting, because you think about the news, look at the times that they come on. It's like almost every hour on the hour. In the evening, they come on at 4. Then they got the 5 o'clock team. Then it's 6, and that's the world news. Then it's 7. It goes back to the local news. Then you coming back on at 11 o'clock. And it's like, and that's how we go on to bed at 11 to put this shit in my brain and my visual, and then I'm supposed to go to sleep.
All right.
And sometimes they repeat the news stories from like earlier.
Exactly.
The 5 o'clock news be the same as the 8 o'clock news.
Exactly. Just so you can keep registering again what they said.
All right.
Keep seeing what they were showing you. It's just like the 21-day habit. You do something for 21 days, it's your new habit. You know now, after you eat, you smoke a cigarette. And then that's that. You wake up in the morning, you smoke a cigarette. Like whatever the habit may be. But just saying, you've trained your mind.
You know, smoking a cigarette.
Go smoke a cigarette.
Right. So until you can break it, you break it. If you want to break it.
All right.
And then I used to tell my grandparents, like, yo, why y'all always got the news on the same news?
Because they watch channel 2. Or whatever the case may be.
It's 13 because nigga, that's the one I watch all day now when I'm working in the house. It stay on that channel. I don't even come off of it.
That's crazy.
Young and the Restless be on. I be like,
I think it's probably because they came from a place where they had 4 channels anyway. So why not just leave it on the one?
Yeah. Or none at all, depending on when they were able to, you know, get, because they got through the times when there was no TV.
Right, they had radio.
Yeah,
1917 is the year they was born. 1918. They had to go to the juke joint.
Because I don't know if y'all know, like, because I'm into a lot of AI apps, and you can literally take your own voice and use AI to, you know, talk for you, and it'll memorize your voice. But if you just listen to things, you can hear what's not real. I think when you place a visual with it, you get caught looking at the visual and you're not considering the fact that you're listening to a synthetic voice or something that was programmed for somebody to say. You know what I mean? It's so many like layers of being misled right now with you know, with all of this AI stuff that's going on, it's crazy.
Right. As again, the tool.
Like you said, like the news, they just pumping stuff in your mindset over and over and over, and you don't realize it.
Right. Exactly. So it's how much do you want to take in? It's the absorbing.
On like YouTube, you can watch a whole prayer channel, and I'm like, it's a synthetic voice. Why would you want to sit and listen to this for motivation? Like,
that's crazy. I mean, it's this one I listened to. It took me a while to realize or even think that if it was an AI voice, it was like months I was listening to it. I was like, hold on. This dude tone stay the fucking same. This might be
talk
fake.
like that.
Why nobody talk like this the whole time?
I knew it because they messed up on Wiz Khalifa name, and I was like, that ain't how you say his name.
Yo, that is we'll let you know. Yeah, let them say Wiz name. They'll fuck it up every time. Right, you can't teach the AI that. That's
I was like, you almost had me, but that's not how you say that man.
That's not the way. That's not the way. No. Nope. Not at all. But I honestly think within the way AI is also going to help is within dating as well. I think it's going to help with the apps. I think it's going to be able to help to decipher and to take your personality to actually match you with people more so as opposed to what people have been paying like Match or whatever. I think online dating is going to come back in a different way. I think it's going to elevate a different way because it's so many tools to use with AI and so many other things that they're using it for. And then when you start inputting your information, then it's going to start to collectively get an idea of who you are to match up people within the wave of how you are. I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be like in a way of where it's going to be able to be where you're playing a game behind the scene of with the other person or people that may be interested in you, like trying to pursue
AI representative.
Exactly.
Exactly. Go out and find the people that y'all match with and somehow
sneak in there and they don't even know the whys.
It could be a gift and a curse because again, people can still play on the fact of them not being who they are saying they are to be.
That's what I think.
Like the IRS, they're gonna have to do an identity scan, like do a whole topography. I want a 3D rendering. Who is that person?
Right.
So speaking of, I've seen people are starting to wear like white masks so that they won't get facially recognized out in public. It's like a white mesh mask, but either way, that's something else.
Yeah.
What's that about?
The facial recognition won't recognize you.
Yeah, so because look, like I be watching NBA games, and one thing I really do hate is when they put the camera on the crowd and then they augment their face like it's a fucking filter on TikTok or some crazy shit.
Okay.
Like, they ain't doing nothing but scanning everybody's face over there. That's it. Every time you walk into an NBA arena, you got your face scanned. They know who the fuck you are.
Wow.
That's what I think.
Same with the fact of why they wanted everybody to get real IDs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go get a passport so they can track you that way.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, because they're going to track you regardless.
They're going to track you.
Yeah. I mean, your phone right there.
Yeah.
They didn't plan anything. They got you. The
microphone. Yeah. Right. One thing I said the other day, though, like Verizon is giving away all sorts of Google devices. They're like, hey, come switch to us and we'll give you the fucking tablet, the fucking
get the new
phone,
stuff.
We'll give you the damn watch. If we had a wallet, we'll get that bitch too. But they just give motherfuckers away. And it's like, why? Because they got all their AI in it and they trying to track your every movement. They want everybody to have it. They got to flood the streets with the device. Then they gonna get you hooked on that crack. Anyway, it's all drugs.
Yeah. The Fairly said AI dating. Yeah, he said sign him up so he can go out with Halle Berry.
All right.
You can go to the multiverse for that. You don't need
Yeah, you sure. Yeah, and you're not the right. You're not even.
But he ain't got the AI. But hey, turn me into a white man.
Yeah, he could do. Yes, exactly.
It'd be like on the movie Her, except he'll be like FaceTime and it'll be a filter. Look, I got a whole idea. Anyway.
Lord.
Well, I mean, listen, if this shit don't work as far as dating, I am definitely open to the lavender marriage. 90-year-old woman who basically has lived her life in a lavender marriage is now trying to basically find true love. And I don't mean no harm.
But what?
Ma'am, you are 90 years old. I don't know if anybody out here, fuck cougar. That's like I don't even know what animal is next on the scale of being over 40.
I don't know. Like prehistoric.
A woolly mammoth?
Saber-tooth.
Right.
He prehistoric. Ma'am, you should just check yourself into senior living and go from there and play your cards there. Because
I don't know, K. Renee, because I seen the 89-year-old lady on TikTok run up a hill and she was not out of breath.
I get that, but are we still out here dating personality, or are they still looking for looks as well to match a little bit of something?
89,
she was
90, I think that you should
90
figure out if something works.
If you can run up a hill at 89, you can be out there dating at 90.
Yeah, I believe that. I do.
If she gets somebody at 90, y'all won't see me no more.
What?
I'm gonna disappear. I will disappear completely because I'm gonna really be in somebody's light in the field. Like, what's wrong with me?
What she got? I mean, she got a lot of history, a lot of experience.
Yeah.
She been here before.
Yeah.
For a long time. Obviously. I don't meet the requirements to ride the ride at 45. You know, before I had braces. Then they put them on, and then I was like, even if I'm fearing some of you, I'm still okay and I'm good. And they was like, don't really trust it. And so then here I am gonna be almost getting them off. I don't know when, they haven't told me, but I feel like it's soon. I feel like it should be. And then they're like, you're not 90.
Keep on waiting.
He's still not there. K. Renee. Go do your little la-di-da show.
Yeah.
Go back and talk about it.
I would definitely do a lavender marriage. If it came down to it, like this whole world went to shit and it was Handmaid's Tale shit, I want a good man as my husband.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is a lavender marriage, yo?
That's when you link up with a gay homeboy, or if your homegirl is a lesbian, and as if, like, you know, shit ain't working, it's just not gonna work. And you still want to have companionship for a lifetime, but you got somebody that ain't trying to fuck with you and stress you the fuck out. But y'all could have like this wonderful house and a boat and entertain and do all the great things and travel, but don't have to be up underneath each other.
Right. You basically just married your best friend.
Yeah,
exactly. Yes. A whole companion for your life. And that would be great. Right.
I think that's probably what them two ladies was doing when we went on this shit. It was like they just go on cruise ships together.
Oh yeah.
And so that's probably like the closest thing, if it's not that, you know what I mean, that I can.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes your friends, they can't go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm the single friend. Out of my married friends, I'm the single friend. Mm-hmm. So some of these little people be like, she's still single. Why she's still single?
Right, why she's still right.
You want to rip and run and have a girl trip? You don't need a girl trip. You can go to the mall. You can go to the mall together as girls. Come on back home. You know, they be like, oh, she go like, I'm gonna have you in a train somewhere. Like,
it's not that dangerous.
What I look like? I'm trying to ruin your life. I'm trying to have a little life like you got. Maybe I need to learn from your wife. Can she come outside?
That's a good way to put it.
Right. I didn't say I was trying to move in with y'all or anything, or have her like, look, do the divorce papers. Do them. And come be single with me. And we can have a lavender marriage.
Right? He cheating on you. You just don't know it yet.
You don't, but I do. No,
I see.
I see too. My own two eyes.
I see them. Remember, I told you that bar I like to go to. So when I went to that one that time.
Oh no, the chick. Y'all know if y'all watch the Boondocks, the episode with the Kumite woman that beat the fuck out of the whole Freeman family.
Yeah.
And her
No.
best friend was just the most toxic best friend.
She was the one. Yeah.
The bitch
No.
And Phil was talking.
Phil was talking.
Right. She said, girl, I would just die.
I would just die.
Yeah,
I blow
fuck,
myself up
all
right
right.
now.
Oh no, I ain't seen that one, but I would be that. And y'all heard I had switched my voice up too, like I was on a runaway train. Like, you know he ain't right. Come on, Brian, I got an air mattress. I'd be like Jackie. I was just talking about what's love got to do with it today. I got a spare room in the back. Remember how she put Tina on with the Num Yoho Renge Kyo and everything?
Yeah.
She was like, no, I thought Jackie. I was like, what's up with Jackie?
That's how it be, man. Look at Whitney Houston. Her friends started getting real close.
Robin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they was together though before her and Bobby even was linking up.
I don't know.
Robin couldn't let Whitney go.
She wanted to stay laughing.
So Whitney was like, you can hang out. She said, you can hang out in the back, but that's about it. You know we married. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to hang around and I'm going to hang out with you.
That's my woman. I don't care if she married.
What that got to do?
She did a Maki Dada. Like, no, we will never fucking part. I live in the back room with the air mattress, okay?
The air mattress.
Everybody got an air mattress. I don't got a bed, but I got a mattress. It's yours when you need it. Yes, if you don't mind. It's kind of like a closet, but you got a room, you know.
It's kind of like a closet.
Before we wrap up, y'all, any resolutions, New Year resolutions?
Well, we're already like, I guess, checking one thing off the list is getting passports.
Yeah.
We get passports for Christmas.
Okay, all right. That's great. I'd clap it up to you. Millie, you got any New Year's resolutions?
I don't actually. I mean, other than just learning more, like I don't really have no New Year resolutions. I'm already in the new year mentally. So
okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking to educate more in the new year, become more in the influencer space where I can just share, some of the information that I have. But that's pretty much it. Just to focus on health, wealth, and prosperity. That's my New Year's resolution.
Okay. Sounds about the same. I think a lot of people tend to usually have every year is to just focus more, being more positive. I think the older we get, the more seasoned we get within the way that our emotions are and how we can calm ourselves down. I think we learn little tips and tricks every year as we gain a year more being older and wisdom and all of that good thing. For me, I definitely have made it my resolution to definitely scale back away more on the posting, especially with the social media. I really have been telling myself and really stopping myself in tracks. Like, do you really, want to pick it up? And not even, put it out there, not even about the algorithm or anything sometimes, but it's just the fact that I've learned my place with a lot of people. And I've actually been able to place my boundaries a bit more with certain people and to really control the fact that, no, I'm going to share with people I want to share with. So I got people numbers or, I can text, I can set up private DMs, whatever.
What we used to do before social media.
Exactly. Yes. And also, I just decided to just more so be a little more open and more vulnerable, not swatting everything down, but trying to have more of an open mind with things, to not continue to really live in a comfort zone because I'm comfortable within where I've been. And, I feel like the more that if I can step out of that, I'll feel like I'll open myself up to more opportunities. So that's what I've decided to also try to do within this new year. Be more vulnerable, be more open, and definitely leave people in the place where they belong, and knowing within what people have done, not like I'm tallying a card, but I just want to make sure that I'm giving the message that if I'm gonna have these boundaries in place, that I'm gonna have to make sure that I only give within to what's given back to me. So if things aren't reciprocated, I can't keep being the one that you're gonna use as the opportunist for your life,
Right.
So I think people over years have taken a lot of kindness for whatever, and that's just because that's the person that I am. But then really looking back, like, what the hell have they done for you? Not more so of anything of, gifts or sending. It's just even the fact of support.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
like, yeah.
Support is so free, man. That's what I don't understand. Honestly, it's like if I hit the button and all you have to do is hit the button, like if you just had to hit one, if I made it that fucking simple, can you just like hit the button? Like you hit buttons all fucking day. Look, they soft as fuck too. Like it's just on your goddamn screen. You ain't even gotta technically press any fucking thing. Touch the screen.
That's it.
Part that I'm talking about.
No, I get that. Like, a lot of good friends, as I keep labeling people in those positions, like all I ask you to do, just go over to my page, just open the fucking video for 30 seconds. Let it fucking populate around in the YouTube world.
That's it.
And I don't build up with shit. And I'm like, so you don't value what I like to do. You don't even, I didn't ask you to watch this shit. I didn't ask you to listen every time I drop an episode. I said, can you do 30 seconds, which is just enough time? I would be honored if you listened and if you watched and if you dropped a comment, even if you didn't fucking listen to the whole show. But show me where your friendship is. As much as I can. You want me to repost that? You want me to put you in the tab? You want me to come get you? You need okay, no. Can you go to the Kreneshow, bitch, and just hit like and open that shit for 30 seconds? That's all I asked you to do. I didn't say send me a damn donation. I said 30 seconds and you can jump the hell up out of there. That's it. That's all I asked you to do.
One thing I'm seeing with it's this artist I follow, Out of Fat Boy, and like he puts out these shows online, or he'll say like, "Hey, I got a show," and if you want to know how it was going, if you want to know how the show went, then you should have been there. And so like that's the type of energy I feel like you on. But one thing I do want to say is like I just learned, not just learned, but while doing this whole trying to get the podcast thing out there, you can't look for your family to try to be a supporter. It's impossible. You can't do it, man. Don't look
ask the family
for your friends to be your supporter, because it's just not gonna happen. They're the ones that fucking know you. You gotta fucking get to somebody that don't know you, and then try to become a fan of theirs, and then hopefully they become a fan of you. And that's how
done that.
Years.
Done it.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Speaking of support,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you make your post available to post to stories.
What is it?
It's private. I can't really share it with anyone.
Private. You can't share your stuff.
Private, so we can share it to
our stories, so we can support.
Easy.
Well, see, let me tell you, this is the situation. So if you don't know, I'm not very tech savvy, so I don't know how to do little minor things like that. Like, how do I take stuff out? How do I add things in? I just figured out how to invite collaborators a while ago.
Word.
So if y'all give me like quick tutorials with shit, like I can do that. And the reason why I think I made my page private again is because it was too many spam things coming over, and I was like, see, I think this is how people get hacked up. And so I was like, I'm gonna have to control who's coming over here and who's not coming over here. And I think that's why I went back into settings and put it back private. So I definitely will I'll do that. But collaborating or following other shows and supporting shit, I was feeling like a fucking Barnes and Noble fan. You know, liking shit, you know, even riding for other shows.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you don't have the time. And I wasn't private then. And that's from the deep creeks before the pandemic. So with that being said, I had to learn that lesson with other people. And remember my shit was getting fucking ejected and recorded.
Yeah, it was a lot going on with your page when I first.
Exactly. So
that's
so
true.
You back down memory lane. This is why I made that shit. I think also the way I did because people was fucking with my shit.
That's true. That's why we got to go. Look, we got to go to fan base. We got to go to Spill. Fuck these Instagrams and these X's and these Facebooks and these threads. You know what I mean? Get on these black-owned apps and let's make those go up. Just like they try to do Blue Sky. Every time you hear that bullshit, say fuck that shit. Go to Spill.
All right. Well, that's the resolution for me.
Get on some black-owned apps.
I'm on Spill, and you ain't even following me over there.
Look, let's make it happen tonight, and then you go get it so that we can share your shit on our stories.
Okay.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Well, I'm gonna lead us out with a poem.
Oh Lord, what happened?
Nothing. I'm just laughing because we're supposed to be doing this for every show. She did it twice. And we surely ain't talking. Well, the whole goddamn show is a riddle. So anyway, this is called Anguished. Okay.
This kid.
Oh, I was like, no, it's Anguished. Okay, I got you. Hey, Nas. Okay, I refuse to reign. That's not what it say. I'm gonna start over.
Oh, from the beginning.
I refuse to remain caged and weak and trapped inside this anguish. Silly, feeble emotion. I am unassailable. 100 times greater than you. Break these chains. I will you to release me. Anger. That sounds kind of sexual, though. That wasn't.
Was it anger?
That was You will not have me as a bird tonight. I'm gonna be out this cage.
I said no.
That's good taste.
No. Well,
What they doing?
listen, I don't have the calendar in front of me. Is everybody? Are we everybody good? Right? Okay. I don't have the calendar in front of me. It's gonna be January 5th. That's when we come back. January 25.
Yeah.
1/5/25.
I love it. It's all in the numbers.
That's all he cared about is that part.
Yep.
Yeah, I know the May, the 5, the 5. I know.
Hey, that wasn't even me.
Right. You just made his whole night.
Well, in that case, let me hang up. No, I want to thank everybody for coming. Make sure, again, you guys check us out in the new year. You can find us here. We're here on the KReneShow channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Make sure you comment. We love your feedback. If you want to be on the show, make sure you hit me up, kreneshow@gmail.com. I'm on here. I'm on TikTok for now. Don't go to TikTok. Just leave that shit alone. It's coming down anyway, unless you change your region and you say you're in Canada. And I think that can save you. My friend sent me some video about it. And I was like, I don't know, maybe.
Ain't that
Obviously, we're going to Spill. Well, I'm there, so you can follow me there. I don't know my handle, but I'll link it later. I think it's K Renee, believe it or not. I'm not sure, but I feel like it should be. You'll see my picture. I have a teacup in my hand. I look cute. And yeah, you all want to tell where you at? You can drop information.
You want to go first?
All right, you can find me at Instagram. She rolling up the mic. On Instagram.
It wasn't plugged in. It was never plugged. It wasn't.
Wow.
No, it was just here.
Just a prop.
I was gonna use it, and then I got nervous, and I was like, I might mess something up, so I'm not gonna plug it in.
I almost messed something up. I can kick the cord.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Don't do that, Johnny. Okay. Did you tell him where you was at?
No.
Okay.
You can find me on Instagram at Treese_cuz and also at for now on TikTok, Half Baked Snack. And you can find the podcast, the Distance Podcast, on Instagram at the Distance Podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Instagram at Zebo Jones. It's just like it's spelled. And HBMG on Spill and HBMG on Fan Base as well. Check it out.
Fan base. Gotcha. Okay. What else you got? Mills?
All right. You guys know me as Creative Camille. You can find me on Instagram at Creative Camille. You can find me on Instagram, Full Bloom Magazine, JK Fashion Closet. And I recently launched a new community called Something for the Creatives. So you can look up all 4 of those platforms on all social media platforms.
Okay. I am K Renee. I am K Renee on Spill.
Word. I'm gonna find you tonight.
Yeah, nobody's following me. Oh no, 22 people like my stuff.
That's
So all 22 of them people love you. Thank you for following your girl.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's just the shirt. That's why. All right. I'll see y'all.
Well, until next year, I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's and bringing in the new year. Hopefully we chat prior to then just so that we can come strong. But if I don't speak to you guys, I wish you a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas.
All right.
Thank you.
Same to you.
Yes.
Good luck on your show tonight, man. That is so fucking dope. What you about to get to go do right now. That's some dope ass shit. Yeah, run it up.
Take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
And I wish you all a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate or don't celebrate. Hopefully, maybe if you're not celebrating anything, you just get the well rest that you deserve and was needed because you had a long year like we all did mentally and physically, and have a happy new year. And I definitely will be talking to you guys way before we get back because you know how I do. So thank you, Severely Yours. Make sure y'all check him out. He said good show. We love you. Again, if you want to make sure of you following him, and the name of the name of the EP is called Bay State Bars. All right. So definitely check him out. Hit him up as well. All right. We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy New Year.
Hey.